talented Marcia Harden.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so happy that you are here that I'm cooking vegetables for an entire
All right, I'm nervous.
Now, your show is hilarious.
It's so good.
It is
you.
the most
I'm sorry, I
perfectly,
didn't hear you.
It is hilarious.
Oh, thank you.
It's so perfectly casted. Like, I mean, I love how you're just a little salty and a little bitter and smarter than everybody else.
I don't know what you mean.
But,
Go ahead.
But I feel like your character's gotten sexier over the course of the season. Like, she started out as a real type A, but now she's got a sexier side.
For those who don't know this show, I'm the double X.
Right.
I'm the first wife, there's a second wife, and then there's a trophy wife. And in my opinion, nobody tries to be sexier than the first rejected or left wife, right? And the older woman, nobody's going to, she works it. She doesn't want them back, but she does not want to look fat.
Right.
Right. So that's just how it goes. So she's going to work it.
But your season 2 is on its way, rolling along, and absolutely it's a brilliant
fun.
show.
It's so much fun.
It is a brilliant show. Lizzie and I watch it every Wednesday. And it's very funny. It's just good.
We're Tuesdays. I'll just say
Tuesdays.
that.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Maybe you're
get
DVRing it or something.
No, because I do with my kids. They get one night that's family night, and we get to watch TV. And we used to be Wednesdays. We used to be Modern Family.
Right.
And the middle.
That's
and
right.
so we could do popcorn and dessert. But it's one night, and all of a sudden it was like, it's Tuesday night, guys, because it's a mom show. And I'm like, Mom, I'm like, DVR it. You're watching my show.
I get confused too because Lizzie only gives me one night a week. So I
That's
never
how
know which
it
one
is.
it
The
is.
good wife. The good wife.
Speaking of you being a mom, I heard that you're a little bit of almost like a frontier mom. You have dinner together, and then you light a fire, and then you read books together with your family.
Ladies in the audience, is that a frontier mom, or is that just traditional family values?
Just a good mom.
Family value, you have to eat together.
No, I'm not saying, of course, eating together, but you light a fire, and then you read books together.
We do. I read Harry Potter.
Oh, I love that. Can I
And we took it on set. I read now to Bert, who's Albert Sy and trophy wife, and we took him to Whimsicality, this place in Los Angeles where you can buy wands, and Bernie bought every flavored bean. I love those. So I like to read to them, but I teach them at the same time. I say, look, right here. That's a cliffhanger. That's a cliffhanger. And so they know all about that. And then they'll go, Mom, you can't leave it on a cliffhanger. One more chapter. I'm like,
So when you cook for your family at home, do you ever do tempura vegetables?
I'm
like
going to
crispy,
now.
crunchy? All right, so this is really, really easy. And because I will admit it, I am a carnivorous type. So I love when we take vegetables and just make them kind of extra crunchy. We lightly fry them, just kind of gild the outside, so you get a little bit of happy fatness.
Trying to say that vegetables without the fat are no good. That's okay.
I love vegetables.
My kids think so too. Right? So I heard that subtext. Right?
So watch how easy this is. We have 2 egg yolks, seltzer water, and if you remember 222.
I'm sorry, I've just been in 50 Shades of Grey. I can't look at those 2 egg yolks, but go ahead. Go ahead.
So 2 egg yolks, 2 cups of seltzer, 2 cups of rice flour, and this is the key. Instead of using all-purpose flour, rice flour makes things extra crunchy.
Yes, crunchy. Nice. Good.
So you want to take the whisk.
Seltzer. And I've never heard of seltzer to do that with either.
Yeah, because it makes it more fizzy. And we whisk this together. You want to whisk?
Okay, I'm whisking.
And then, so we whisk it together, and then we just start to put in our rice flour.
Oh, and it smells good already.
And I always keep a little bit of extra seltzer on the side in case it gets too thick for us. We could always thin it out. But this looks perfect. A nice, healthy pinch of salt.
This is like a sexy little dance. This is going to improve the ratings. Got a little penis and a little salsa. Go a long way.
I'm just telling you, if you were wife 1, I would have never made it to wife 2.
Yeah, baby. That's what
I'm still on wife 1, by the way, too. So, all right, so that's perfect. That's great, just like that. Stop whisking, but I can't believe I'm going to say this, but stop whisking.
Okay.
Now, I have some, rice flour here also.
Okay.
We just make sure that that's seasoned also. And then you could take any vegetables you want. And if you're not a vegetarian or you want to get meat in there, this works. The same batter works for shrimp or anything like that. So what's your favorite? Favorite veg?
Broccoli.
Broccoli. So we take the broccoli.
Perfect.
We coat it in the rice flour.
Crunchy underneath.
Yeah, and it makes the batter hold. And then we just take this and run it through the batter. We let the extra drip off. 360 degrees. It gets crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. You guys, we're going to continue to cook this. When we come back, I'm not going to show you one. I'm going to show you 2 spectacular dipping sauces. You need to stick around. You know what they say, nothing says sexy bedroom talk like BBC.
Hey, honey, quid. When you talk quid, that 4-letter word, you're done.
But that's why I love that show. I mean, I think that's the perfect little segue. And I love.
Don't you love Dennis Haysbert, too?
Oh, he's brilliant.
I heard that
I love him.
Yeah, I heard that you had a little crush on him before you started working with him.
Major crush. I literally sat in his lap at one of those, you know, those night before parties.
Fiction. Are you sure you're going to be comfortable shooting in that
Oh.
Look at how good you look.
I know.
He was awesome in 24, too.
Yeah, awesome.
He's awesome in everything. He's awesome in everything, but I sat on, you know, those big parties that you go to the night before, whatever, the industry parties. He was sitting there, and he was just sitting there talking to somebody, and the lap was inviting, and I sat down. I can't find a chair, but I sit right there. And then it was later I found out we were going to be lovers on the show, and I just can say I'm in good hands. I'm in good hands.
And he's got the voice. So, Marcia, look at these.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, because it's not this thick batter that engulfs the vegetables. It just barely coats them.
That's gorgeous.
I hit them
with
with just a little more sea salt. And then we're just going to make
salt.
2 easy dips.
Okay,
so, Clinton,
perfect.
you could work on this one. This one is just Greek yogurt.
He's like, Clinton, you can get to work,
lime
okay?
zest,
Because
and a little bit of wasabi paste. Put the wasabi paste in the taste.
Greek
Lime
yogurt,
sauce.
lime zest, and
Okay.
Lime zest and juice, yep.
juice, okay.
And then this one's a little spicier when we have some fresh ginger.
Oh, my kids are going to love you.
Right in there.
Because
and
you're
then
coming over.
I will. I'll be there tomorrow.
Great.
And then, why not? You want to whisk again?
Yes.
So a little bit
And the ratings are up again.
We all enjoyed it the first time.
a little bit of sambal, so it's spicy.
Okay.
Rice wine vinegar.
Perfect.
Sesame oil.
Okay. Oh,
And you got to be
yummy.
careful with sesame oil because it's so
Right.
strong. And then soy. And then just throw those scallions right in there.
Scallions.
Yep.
All of them?
Yeah, right
Perfect.
in.
Okay.
And so we have kind of a bright, acidic, spicy dipping sauce,
Okay.
and then one that's a little more creamy.
Okay. For this one, we'll turn it around. This is how we do it. All right.
And I want you to just pick whatever veg you want
my
and dip
God,
it into
and then-
whichever sauce you prefer.
Heaven.
And this one will have a good bite to it.
Well, wouldn't you never stop with one sauce when you have 2?
Absolutely.
That's my saying.
I can see it right now. Michael Simon's vegan paradise.
I used eggs, but it's okay.
It'll be huge.
But I love this batter in so many different ways.
This
Vegetables,
is
shrimp,
really
whatever it is,
good.
'cause
I
it's
want
so
to invite
crispy.
everybody. This is gorgeous.
Right.